And then it's back to the fucking plane.
Okay, pause this for a second. So I pulled this because Glenn Beck, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, looks like he is in fucking love with this dude he's interviewing. It's some black dude, some black rapper. I don't know what the interview's about. But look at the body language on Glenn Beck in this shit.
All right.
Okay.
Why are they doing it on a couch in the street?
Yeah.
We're just sitting here talking about how food is.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
No.
Glenn Beck,
You're absolutely not.
He, for one thing, does he have one hand on his dick? Is he squeezing his dick in his pants as he's talking to this dude? Number two, why does he look like a teenage girl meeting her favorite rapper for the first time? What is this? Scotty, have I ever come and sat next to you and been like, hey, Scotty?
Paul would slap the fucking shit.
Like, who does that? What dude
Like Paul.
chills with another dude on a couch like this?
Paul.
And it just gets worse, dude. It gets, like, he just keeps, like...
Poison. Where are you from, dude? You were just...
Oh, God, this is so good.
No, listen to this sentence. Listen to this sentence.
How old are you?
From?
I'm 26.
You are so wise.
Listen.
Oh, my God.
He's trying to fuck this guy. Am I wrong?
What is going on, dude?
Dude, he wants to fuck this guy. He wants to fuck this guy.
It was
so bad.
ambiguous until now.
I thought he wanted
What?
fucking Anderson Cooper, but apparently Glenn Beck likes the black
he's
guys.
got a new love now.
He likes the black guys, dude.
This dude right here.
You are so...
Why? Has anybody ever told you how fucking
Has anyone ever
wise?
told you how wise?
He
Has
wants the
anybody told you that
BBC.
you are like way above your age.
You're so dreamy.
Oh my God!
so
He's
dreamy.
flabbergasted in the face of this beautiful man. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
You are just wise beyond your years.
God, you're so smart.
Has anyone ever told
I've
you you're
heard that
so
before,
brilliant?
you know,
Glenn, why don't you just start fucking sucking his dick? Come on.
Loving
the
you.
wise man knows that he knows nothing, right?
Yeah.
We got so much more to experience and learn.
Look at Glenn Beck's
Growing
fucking
up,
face.
What'd you want to be?
What is going on?
It feels like a weird speed dating and thing. Maybe like that's what Glenn is doing. This stupid segment where he has somebody drag a green couch out in the middle of the street.
So he's gonna blow him eventually.
Yeah, maybe it's like in Glenn's mind, he's like speed dating these hot dudes that he brings on.
Wow. I was really into sports. You know, I was really into sports. I'm really good.
I can't relate. Can't relate to that.
Sports, huh?
at basketball. I love basketball.
Glenn is in love here, dude.
Then I
Look
wanted
at
to be a
him.
veterinarian. Then I got into.
Oh, you don't need to be a
got my degree in
veterinarian. You
anthropology.
can do anything you
I
want,
wanna be an
baby.
anthropologist,
Anything
so,
you want.
yeah,
Look at that.
Now, what would you classify yourself?
Now I'm just letting life unfold.
I would classify myself as sexual chocolate.
Motivating people, inspiring people. I'm a musician.
This got to be one of the worst interviews
Dude,
ever.
he's motivating Glenn's boner right now.
Yeah. I want a little bit of vanilla in my booty every now and then.
I like a little bit of cream added to my dark coffee, if you know what I mean.
You know, I love it. So
He wants it so bad. Look at him.
Please, God.
You know what?
Give me this delicious black
have to
booty,
say this.
God.
I just am.
Oh,
you know?
Mormon God.
I do have to say this. Glenn Beck's double chin is not looking as bad, dude. Honestly.
Glenn made sure he was looking his
do.
best.
What is the line in one of yours about being? You talk about. Don't you talk about being that we just don't? We're not.
We're not
Human,
human beings.
and we're not being anymore.
Human doings, human lingerings in the past. We're not being in the present moment, which is the most beautiful moment.
Oh, God.
This is just
That's-
awful.
Why is this happening?
That we have. It's all we have is the present. You know, we don't know.
I don't know, but
what's
Glenn
gonna
is
happen 5 minutes from now.
enraptured
All we
by it.
have.
Glenn is like, oh, my God, this is the greatest wisdom I've ever heard in
Do you
my
have a
fucking
pivot
life.
point in your life?
Ooh.
Now he's crossing his leg.
was always
Gotta
weird.
hide that
I
boner
was
at all
always weird.
costs.
I just have to
was in
lean
the
my
world,
head
but
against
yet
something because he's
outside
so
of it,
dreamy
you
I
know,
might
was-
fall over.
I don't know. It was just
yeah.
I was a quiet kid. I guess maybe my isolation.
Isolated, yeah.
What you see in
Dear
front of you.
diary,
so
today I met a beautiful, wise
There was
chocolate
really
god.
no pivot. I was academically, I grew up and I was a very complacent student until I got me too. Until I got
Yes.
He
Go
wants
on.
it, dude.
Dear diary.
Dear diary.
What would you write as Glenn's diary entry?
Today, I had a black man sit on the green couch with me, and let me tell you, diary, He was the best example of a Nubian prince that I'd ever seen. So wise beyond his years.
I don't know
with
if you could see love
thick,
at first
full
sight.
lips and rippling mocha abdominal muscles that just made me fucking rock hard. I sat down on the couch with him, and I just immediately began throwing my fucking pheromones at him. I mean, and he knew. He leaned in a little bit closer. Yeah. I think he'll probably use the number that I slipped to him right after this interview. So.
He wants to reach out and just touch him. You can tell right now he's just like he's trying. Look, see, he's holding his hand back. He wants to so badly just go.
I wanted to just reach out and run my hand along the small of his back and just
introduced to conscious
smell my
hip-hop,
fingers
and that just
afterwards.
catalyzed the part in my brain and sent me on this quest for information, and whether it be politics, religion, science, all of these things. I'll just spend hours in the library.
I'm gonna sit here and pretend like I'm interested in what
he's
you're
a
saying.
Renaissance man.
You and your fine ass. I'm gonna
A
pretend.
true Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Just
Many,
reading
many
and
talents.
researching, and then
Many,
end up
many talents.
Look at those hungry ass eyes, dude.
Oh, Glenn Beck
Look
is
at his
fucking
hungry
thirsty.
Yeah, dude.
He is thirsty
Gimme.
for it, dude.
I've never seen such raw need
Yeah.
on a human face.
He wants to suck some dick, dude. Look at him.
He seemed
is
kind of
ready.
butch, so I wore my lumberjack shirt
getting a full ride
and
to
my
the
Oliver
University of
Peoples
Missouri, St. Louis, where I
sunglasses.
graduated magna cum laude, so that was it.
Magna
That was
cum
the
what?
it was really hip hop
Ooh.
was the pivot point, initially, and then I made the spiritual transition.
How did hip hop turn you into somebody who says, I want to go to a library? Because an old, dusty relic would go, hip hop, turn it down.
I understand.
Hip hop, turn it down.
What do you hear?
But not me. I'm Glenn Beck.
on
I'm
the radio,
cool. I'm
on
down with
TV.
what
Oh my
you
God, he's like
Hip-hop
crossing his ankles and shit. He's just
Probably
so
about
comfy
10%
sitting
of what
next to this
hip-hop
dude.
actually is. Hip-hop is beautiful. Hip-hop originated.
I feel like this
voice of-
interview should have taken place at the end of a pier with their arms wrapped around each other and their legs kicking.
I feel like with this music,
Beautiful
that this
sunset.
interview might end with them fucking each other on that couch. This is starting to look
Skip
suspiciously
ahead in
like
the porn, Ben.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
let's-
Is this a porn?
Let's take a look. Did they fuck at some point in
Is
this?
this a casting couch porn?
It is, dude.
Yeah, where's the fucking? This is just like a beginning part of a porn with no fucking.
Modified. But the hip hop that I got into was intellectual.
Intellectual.
I tell you, it's not just hip hop, it's all of it.
Music,
I
yeah.
listen to music now with my kids, and
I think the black guy's feeling it
There's,
too.
Oh
it's
yeah, dude.
grotesque.
There's a connection here.
on what's happening now. And I don't look. I don't. Every generation has always said that. Oh, always say that it's you're you're too old and lyrics are gonna be no.
Okay, aside
What?
from the gay
What? You're
vibes,
too
this is the
old.
most insipid
You're too
fucking
old.
conversation
There's
I've ever
lyrics.
heard in my
This,
life.
that last sentence, tell me that made sense to anybody.
Let's play that
No.
again. Let's play that sentence.
we don't. I've said to people oftentimes, and I've been
What- yeah, what is
harangued
this
about
gibberish?
this, okay? But I've said to the young, I've said this to people. The young,
Oh, they're
take a
different
listen.
now.
Different
we're
now.
talking about using women.
What are you
wanna talk
talking
about?
about?
What?
Objectifying. It's using women, and it's all about money. And it's not just hip hop; it's all of it.
Yeah.
Right.
all of
How do
what?
Music?
How
All
do
of
you
what
reach
is about objectifying
somebody
women?
who is growing up in that culture where nothing in our society is saying, you know what?
Put the glasses back on.
Yeah.
You got some sad looking eyes, Glenn
Yeah.
Beck.
The date's starting to go bad, Glenn.
Yeah.
He's starting to lose
Pop
interest.
them shades back in.
You're not gonna get called back.
Talk to him more about how wonderful he is.
Yeah, and put those shades back on so you look kind of cool. I mean,
He's
as
not gonna
cool as you
buzz
can
your
look.
pager anytime soon.
Values are important. Just being an honest guy. You in one of your poems, you talk about the heroes of today were villains 60 years ago.
Yeah.
How do we change that?
Yeah. Yeah.
This interview fucking sucks, dude.
That was, yeah, like, this guy just doesn't even, this guy just had to sit there and listen to Glenn Beck's insane rambling nonsense, and it didn't really end with any sort of question.
Yeah.
And then it's like, he's just like, yeah.
Casting Couch Adventures with Glenn.
See, Glenn, this is why you couldn't close the deal.
Honestly, the artists, they kind of lack an artistic integrity these days. You know, their motivations are financially driven. But for me,
So you're just gonna regurgitate what Glenn said?
I can't do that. You know, I can't.
I can't
just
do
don't
that,
feel
dog.
right. You know, I can't.
I'm
put out
sure that's a
message that I
cheap-ass
don't
watch he's
stand
wearing.
behind, you
Yeah,
know?
man, he don't give
You
a
don't
fuck
feel right
about no
having money.
He doesn't. You mean who does? Someone on this fucking podcast right now. TJ. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
TJ
do.
is in it for the
Greedy
money.
piece of shit.
Money is good.
Greedy,
I like money.
greedy
I
TJ.
like money.
Greedy
Ah!
TJ. Pokemon is awesome.
Pokemon sucks.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
I want to know. I want to know for the people.
The people.
Why did you disable your comments, TJ? Why? For the people.
Mostly because I didn't want I wanted people to make their decision on whether to purchase the review based on what they actually saw in the video and
What a
not
liar.
just join like some
What
herd
a
mentality.
liar. What a liar.
Freedom of speech, TJ.
What a
Yeah.
liar.
TJ
I'm an
Paul.
enemy of freedom of speech.
Against freedom of
Yep.
speech.
Yep. I firmly stand against freedom
Yep.
of speech.
It was mostly
Both
Paul
of you.
though. Paul, I wanted to leave him
Oh,
open.
don't be a fucking asshole,
Paul-
TJ. It
Paul
was your
came-
fucking
How did
idea.
we
And
get
he
that
smacked,
on each
Paul
other?
smacked me in the
No.
face.
TJ, be real
And he's
with
like,
me.
disable those fucking comments,
I
TJ.
believe you. If you tell me that Paul like mercilessly beat you and
Yeah.
convinced
Wow,
you
Paul
Well,
beat him.
to belittle the freedom of speech of everyone on YouTube,
I did.
I believe you.
It was
my
Paul.
did.
It was all Paul.
It was
Yeah,
all Paul's ego.
How could you?
No,
could you,
we just
TJ?
kind of, me and Paul just kind of agreed that the comments were dog shit, so we just ended them.
How dare you say that, TJ?
Yep.
It's really about people who, those videos are really about people buying it or not buying it. I don't care what people think about a review they're not even
TJ,
willing to buy.
You're going to take away their First Amendment rights by not being able to comment. Don't you understand that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because they're not commenting everywhere
'Cause
else on the
I'm-
internet.
I'm the government.
You've removed their
You're the
ability to
government.
talk
You are.
about this
I'm the
video,
government.
You're the
TJ.
government of TJ.
You
Throw
got that
Paul under the
government
bus.
cheese.
The Republic of TJ.
I have a big.
if you
fat
try to
slice
if you
of
try to throw
government
Paul under the
cheese.
bus just crashes and burns.
Yeah, and I barely
and
wake
Paul
up.
barely even notices.
And I go, huh?
Mosquito just bite
Glenn
my
Beck,
butt or something.
In love.
I don't believe will
He's
have
in
a
love.
positive impact on people.
And this is horrible.
Initially in hip hop, it was Immortal Technique. The guy named Raz Kass,
Yeah, that's good.
Chuck D.
Oh my God.
Public Enemy.
Yeah, this
And
fucking
as of
interview
late,
sucks,
my
Glenn.
heroes are-
This is horrible.
What do we got next?
Immortal Technique is cool though.
And Glenn Beck would not like Immortal Technique.
Ben Gleck, dude.
Glenn Glock. Good old
Do you think they fucked after this? Do you think they hooked up after this interview?
I think they might have if Glenn hadn't gone in that boring tirade with took his glasses off and
You think he got
started
crazy
talking.
vibes at that point?
Yeah, I think the other guy's like, oh, I don't like this no more. I ain't comfortable.
Point.